Let's go ahead and get started on a pelvic floor relaxation workout. We're going to start with our knees bent and we're going to bring one knee down. From here, we'll rotate from one side to the other to open up those hips. If you don't know me, my name is Christine. I'm a pelvic floor physical therapist and I help women learn about their pelvic health and make it more accessible to all. I have a pelvic playground that you can try for free for 7 days. It has pelvic floor workouts, diastasis recti program, and a 12-week full body strengthening program. The link is in the description if you're interested. Good, okay. From here, let's lie down on our backs. You're gonna bring the bottom of your feet together and let your knees fall out into a butterfly. We're just gonna focus on our breath, inhaling deeply and exhaling. You want your breath to travel all the way down to your pelvic floor and visualize your body getting heavier and melting into the mat or your bed, wherever you're doing this. Our breath is very powerful, and sometimes when we're going throughout the day with the stresses of life, we end up holding our breath. So take these few minutes to consciously breathe and do it with intention. Now you're going to bend your knees, bring your right knee to your chest, and straighten your left knee. Switch sides. Let's switch again. You're going to take deep breaths as you are holding your knee, stretching it. So our hips hold a lot of tension. Switch sides again. And in a lot of practices, it's thought that trauma gets stored in our hips. So that's why they might feel really tight. And sometimes with certain stretches, people will cry or get really emotional. Good. Bend both your knees. You're going to cross your right leg over your left so that your ankle's on your left knee. And if this feels like a good stretch, you could just stay here and breathe. If you want a little bit more, you're going to get your hands and grab your left thigh. Switch sides. So right foot is down, left ankle crosses over the left knee, and you grab onto your right thigh. Okay, let's go ahead and sit up. You're going to bring your right foot to the front, and we're going to hold this and breathe. So think of tucking your tailbone under and shifting forward. Now bring both your hands to the floor, and you're going to lift that back leg so your back leg is straight. And then we're going to get our right hand, which is closest to the knee, and we're going to rotate up towards the ceiling. Good. Bring it back down, and let's do that 2 more times. Good. Every time you go down, try to sink deeper into the stretch. Let's do it 1 more time. Excellent. From here, we're going to switch, so bring your right leg back and bring your left leg forward. We're going to hold this stretch. Try to sink deep into it, and now lift your left hand up towards the ceiling, rotating our chest. Good. Now we come back down and we sink a little deeper, and we do that 2 more times. Good. Let's do that 1 more time. Rotating up, coming back down, and sinking into the stretch. Bring your right knee down. And we're going to come back up into this hip flexor stretch for the right leg. Tuck your tailbone under, try to shift your hips forward, and you should feel stretch along the right front of your leg. Okay, now you're going to bring your knees down, hands on the floor, and we're going to bring our knees apart as wide as you can. And you want your knee and your ankle to be aligned. From here, we're going to sink down into this stretch. So for each person, it might be a little different. You might just tolerate it here. If you can, try to sink down a little bit more. Hold it and breathe. This is our last deep stretch before we end in a child's pose. So really enjoy it. This is definitely a tough one because it gets that pelvic floor and inner thighs, but it's really, really good. Now, let's walk it up. And let's finish in a child's pose where your knees are hip width apart or a little bit wider. Our butt goes back and our hands go forward. And let your chest drop to the floor. We're going to hold this here and focus on taking deep belly breaths. We can come out of that. Good job, everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's workout. If you have any questions, leave me a message. And if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a video. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.